Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Dream Garage. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoy this segment. This is something I've been talking about for the last 5 months, and it is finally here, and I'm so excited to share this with you. I know that when you look at this, you're gonna go, why are you so excited about this type of vehicle? And there's a lot of reasons. So without further ado, this is my 1992 K3500 1-ton regular cab long bed. It has been converted to a gas truck. It was a diesel originally, and now it is a 350. I am still trying to figure out the year of it. I know that there is usually a plate on the motor that would tell you the year. However, this motor is old enough and been ran through enough that even mechanics that I've had look at it can't figure it out yet. So we're going to dive deeper, we're going to figure it out, but here is the truck. And it has already come so far from what it was. Little back history on this truck. This truck I've actually had in my possession for a year. And this is only my 4th time that I've actually even got to drive it. And that was today. So a lot of steps went involved and get involved with a restoration project. When I bought this truck, the cab corners that are right here, the rocker panels under the door, both were rusted out completely. So thankful for knowing people. Aaron Whiteneck out of Lynn, I want to give a big shout out to him, because a lot of the panels that got replaced, actually all the panels that got replaced, was because of him. So I want to give a big shout out to him. Thank you so much for helping. It means a lot to me. So if you watch this, you'll know I'm talking about you. But he did the cab corners, fixed them right, fixed the rockers right. The doors weren't opening and shutting correctly. The driver's door actually wouldn't even shut. He got that to work. He actually replaced both front fenders on both sides. Replaced those. The tailgate was in really bad shape. It had a wreck on it. He replaced it. Now, unfortunately, what he didn't see was that the bed, or the tailgate, actually has rust on it. And so my good friend Travis from Freedom Studebaker is got one for me. I'm gonna push this up so you can see it. Here we go. So we are going to get another tailgate that's actually a lot better for the truck, but as you can see right here, there was a rust spot they just could not get out, and it was all the way through. Aaron also went in and made a custom roll pan for me, and I think it looks phenomenal. Looks really good. Then coming around to the other side, this passenger door and front fender also had a wreck in it. So he was able to get rid of that by replacing the fender, replacing the store. Now these were not brand new parts. They were actually found off of other vehicles that were in a lot better shape. So he put them on it. And then it got sent out for paint. So it actually sat for about 4 months waiting for me to get that done. And sent it over to Travis in March. And then my wife's Riker, which you guys have seen on the channel, we sent that over as well. And that was the top priority at that moment. So we actually had the Riker painted long before the truck ever got touched. And now the truck is finally here. Now there are a couple things that are still needing done that are on its way. One of which will be the bed caps. You know, we'll never see this. You know, obviously the top of the bed's got some issues, but the bed caps will take care of that. They did not spray on the inside on purpose. I'm going to have this spray lined, so it'll actually look really nice. It'll be tough in there as far as being able to slide stuff in it. I won't have any issues there. And then the fender flares are brand new. They look really good. So they did have fender flares on it when I bought it. This truck was actually originally blue, and a very baby blue. I didn't like it, but You know, that's the way the truck was. It was running, driving, and four-wheel drive worked, and it was very, very cheap. I really couldn't pass it up. I've had a lot of people that have asked me why I'm spending so much time and money putting into a truck like this. It's not a, you know, it's not a C10, it's not a newer truck, this isn't a desired truck. You know, I've heard all of those reasonings, and honestly, this has been something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to go through and restore an older vehicle and bring it back to life. And so to be able to do something like that with a truck like this, I couldn't be happier. There's a lot of stuff that needs done, and a lot of stuff I already have. As you saw with the boxes in the back, and I've got one in my door here, I have all new lights for this truck already. So in this box, these are the new cab lights. They actually look really good. So they're LED, and they're not that ugly yellow. I have also got new tail lights, because obviously, as you can see, they need replaced. So I went with, off Car ID, really nice black styled LED tail lights. So I'm excited to put those in. I have got new LED blacked out headlights that are in this box. And I've actually had some of these parts for probably 8 months, but I didn't want to do all this work and then them getting taken right back off for paint and things like that. So a lot of the parts I've had have actually been put on hold and sitting in my garage, which is part of all these boxes you guys keep seeing. But I also bought, which I'm really excited about this, new mirrors. And they are big camper mirrors, which is going to look awesome on this truck. I think it'll make it look the way it's supposed to. They came with the little chrome ones, and I just don't like them. I don't think that, I mean, they're not in bad shape other than the rust off of the metal there, but that's normal. The mirrors aren't bad looking, but I don't know. When I look at a 1-ton truck, I like the camper mirrors. When you're pulling something, you want to be able to see as far behind you as you can. It's a regular cab, so you know you have some blind spots. That allows that to be taken care of. So they actually took off the stock cab lights, because when they got it done painted, they said there's no reason for you to bolt all that back on for me to take it right back off. So the stock ones are right here, as you can tell. So you know, it's a good thing that you know, it's at its state now. There's still a ton to do. The grill needs replaced. There's a lot of cracking here. Obviously it's pretty flimsy, so I'm going to replace that. There is some rust on the bumper. I'm planning on doing that as well, but that's not something I'm going to do up front. That is something that I'm trying to get other stuff done. I do have a rough country 6-inch lift for this truck. It is actually in the garage there. So I'm going to be buying new wheels and tires and lifting this truck and making this truck look my envision of what this should look like. So I'm really excited about that. On the interior, no shame in my game to show you that, because it has not been touched. Obviously you can tell the panels need replaced. It's that ugly blue that I do not like. All of this needs replaced. The funny story about the sunroof, no, that is not an option I desired in this truck. Honestly, I wish I didn't even have it. Problem is that it was aftermarket prior to when I bought it, and the person I bought it from didn't even have, the glass had gotten left out of it, so he kept it in a building, only used it when he, you know, it was nice out or whatever. So I had to go through, and I had my shop guys, thank you to Hare Chevrolet in this, and they improvised, got me a cut of plexiglass, got it glued down very well and screwed down so it does not, water does not get through it, and it is now solid. So headliner, as you can tell, is very bad. The I mean, look at that, just really bad. There's holes in it. I mean, it's a lot of years of use. The bench seat needs replaced. There's a molding piece there broke. The AC does not work. But I'm actually getting the AC and the windshield wiper blades fixed. Taking it in next Monday. I'm gonna have them look at it, figure out what we need to do to fix those things. So it is a process. This is my first project, so it is the first time that I've ever done something this intense, this time consuming, this spend a nickel and dime here. But honestly, that's what you do when you restore something. And I'm one of those people that I probably go too far as above and beyond what I should do. But I want this truck to be the best it can be, and it's a representation of my business, being Dream Garage. Whether that's I need to pull something, I need to do something for an event, or what have you, I want to use this truck for that. And my Escalade I don't want to use for business use because it just racks so many miles up that I don't want to do. So having a truck is really helpful for me, especially with the bed. Just even doing things at home, we get boxes piled and piled, and I don't have a bed to just throw all the boxes in and drive them to work and drop them off. So, you know, it's like we got to piece it together in our trash can. And yeah, I do have some room in the back of the Escalade, but I've always got stuff in there, whether it's for family or whatever. So this is really being a huge benefit for me, and it's worth every penny I've paid to this point and more. And it'll continue to do so, especially as I keep doing this. So I'm really excited about the progression and where we're at. And I won't have it at the state of the event that I wanted it to be. However, it will be a lot further than it is now. I'm actually going ahead and going to try to figure out switching all the lights out myself. I'm not the handiest of a man, but I do like to learn and try things and do the best I can. And this is definitely a project I feel comfortable with. So I'm going to be working on getting the headlights and taillights swapped out, getting the cab lights put on, and the mirrors. And what I will do is I will let you guys see that progression as I get it done, so you can see where we're at. So guys, we are closing in. We're 2.5 weeks out, actually a little less than that, from the big event. And I'm very, very humbled by this experience. I have a lot to learn. Mark Haney, Tamara Barnes, Sickles, there's so many people to thank. We couldn't do this as an individual, and it's taken a community. We have so many people that are involved and so excited about it. And I just can't thank everyone enough for the support, for watching the videos, for being on our Facebook page, being on our Instagram, being able to see everything we're doing and the progress we've made. It has been a long 5.5 months of planning and calling and buying things and doing all this stuff so we can make this the best we can at first year. And that's not an easy task. There's going to be a lot of things that we're going to look back on and go, man, I wish we'd have done that better. But that's our plan, is to make us an annual event. So in doing so, that'll allow us to be more prepared and better for next year. So if you haven't marked your calendars yet, or if you've still in limbo of whether or not it interests you, please just give us a shot. We've worked really, really hard on this, and I think it's going to pay off. And I think that the Sweet Dreams and the bed guys making the beds, and the youth police camp in Winchester, you know, we're really excited to be able to help with those causes. We believe in them 100%. And you know, we're hoping to grow that next year on who we're giving to and how we're doing it. The shoe drive, canned goods, all of this stuff. We want to give back to our community, and we want to be thankful for everything the community has done for us. And that's why this event exists. There's so many people out there that are so passionate about a certain type of vehicle or certain type of motor, certain type of recreational vehicle. And I thought it was time for all of us to get together and enjoy a day and see how passionate people are about other things. And so come out and share it with us. August 29th, 11 to 6 p.m. Church service starts at 9:30. You are more than welcome to join that as well. It is $5 entry. If you want to bring $5 worth of canned goods, we accept that as well, because everything's going back into the community. And if you have a specialty car, truck, a motorcycle, anything that you would like to be put in a specialty place at the track, we do have a place for you. It is $10. $10 is it. You bring it, we'll put you in a specialty area, and you will actually get to be showcased as well, even though you don't have a booth. And that's what we wanted, is this is something for everybody. We are going to have activities. There's going to be 3 food trucks there, and there's also going to be even a homemade ice cream on a vintage homemade ice cream maker that's going to be there. We have a lot of cool stuff that everybody has come together to do. Please come out and show support. It means more than you'll ever know. There's a lot of kids and families in need. So I'll leave you out right there for now. Thank you so much. I'll do another video as we get closer to the event, so that way you can see the progression of the truck. There's still a lot to do. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so. Each and every one of those subscribes means more than I can explain. It allows me to continue to do this, allows me to continue to grow. No, I'm not getting paid to do this. This is something I'm doing on the side, hoping that it'll allow me to get to the point where I can bring more content, and that's what the pay would do, and do more things with the events, give back to more people. That's what I'm hoping to gain from this. If you haven't hit the like button, smash that like button for me. Just lets me know that you like what we're doing here. Leave a comment. If you got a question, you got an idea, you got a project, you got somebody that wants to talk about a car or a truck or whatever, let me know. I'm very interactive. I will get back to you on Messenger. I always put my email, Facebook group, Instagram group, and all that in the link in the description below, so that way you guys know how to get a hold of me. And that's what we're here for, is to do that. So let me know if you have any questions. Please have a great night and enjoy the rest of your day.